So last day we have discussed encapsulation. All right, before that we have completed abstraction we have seen interface and abstract class. So any doubt on any OOPS concept, object, class, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction? In that, if you have any doubt, please ask. Okay, so we have completed our OOPS concept as well. Now we'll discuss some basic programming concept. We'll see some basic program in Java. Then we'll go for some depth example. Like we have seen primitive data type, non-primitive data type. We have seen array program. We have seen string program. Right now we know OOPS concept as well. So we'll start with basic program. Then we'll go to depth. Okay. Let me open the Eclipse first. So here we'll do what we are creating one package com.amis.basic. Alright, I have created this package here. Now I'm creating one class inside that, example 1. Okay, right. So earlier we have seen, if we want to take any input from user, which class we'll use for that? We have scanner class. So if we have any class, we want to use that class in this example 1 class. What we'll have to do? We'll have to create object of that class, then we'll be able to use that one, right? So if you want to take input from user, what class will use? Scanner class. Scanner class. So we'll use scanner class for taking input from user. What is the first process? First we have to create object of this scanner class. So scanner is equal to new scanner. Okay, we want to take system input, so we'll use this system.in. If you see here, we have imported this package, so scanner class. So in Java, where is that scanner class? So inside Java we have one util package. Inside util we have that scanner class. So java.util.scanner, that scanner class will be there in java.util package. If I'll open this scanner class, we won't be open that one. If you see here, this scanner class contain different methods. That methods will use in our side. All right, so they have these different methods inside that scanner class, right? So that method will use in our side. Okay, yeah. So now so if we want to take any integer, just I'm revising that scanner one. After that we'll see some other program, right? All right, because we have discussed this scanner class object and everything, like all the user from input is very long back, like approx 2 weeks ago. So that's why I'm just revising that one. So so if you want to take any integer input, so we'll do what? Int num equal to, so you have to declare some variable. This num variable, what is the type of that variable? Int. So by this user input, we want to take which type of value? Integer value. So we'll use sc dot next int. So for taking integer input, will use this next int method. So scanner contain this next int method. Okay, if you see here, you won't be able to search, right? Okay, you won't be able to see that method in this place. So we have, for taking integer input, we have this next int method. We'll use that next int method for taking integer input, right? It will print that one. So I'm adding some message here. This is int value. Okay, I'm adding this num here. Alright, if I run this program, I've entered 10. See, we got the 10 output. So by that way, we can take any integer input. Alright, this one. So earlier we have discussed array. Why we'll use array? For storing multiple value in single variable. So if you want to store more than one value, for more than one value in single variable, we'll go for array. Alright, how to create array object? We have seen that one also. We have to give type. First you will give the type. What is the type of that array? Data type of that array, right? So we want to create integer type of array. Okay, and what is the symbol of array? So we have this big bracket symbol. Okay, so always if you want to create any array object, you have to use this symbol. So int array symbol and array name. So ARR, you can give any name, ABC, like this is a variable name and nothing. All right, so for some better understanding, I am giving this array name as a ARR. Okay, equal to new int and then this braces. Inside this braces, what we have to give? We have to give some size of this array. For example, I have entered 10 here. It means size of this array is 10. Alright. So always if we are creating any array object, it is mandatory that we have to mention their size in that curly braces. Got it? So if we add 10 here, it means the size of this array is 10. Okay. Now we'll do what? Now we'll see how to add some value into in this array. So you have created your array object with 10 size. It means you can add less than or equal to 10 value, not more than 10, because the size of this array is 10, not more than 10. So you can store only 10 value into that. Less than or equal to 10. Either you can store 10 value or less than 10. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anything. Got it? So we have created this array object here. Now what we have to do? Now for storing multiple value into this array object, what we'll prefer? So we have their index number. In array we have this index number. It starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will not go to 10 because it starts with 0. So just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, because it's their index. Array index always start with 0. Got it? That's why if we want to store 10 value in this array, it means their index number will be 0 to 9. Got it? So what, that is the difference. Like if you are storing some value in array, the index will be this one, 0 to 9, not to 10. Got it? Okay. Now if you want to store 10 value at a time, what we'll do, we have seen earlier, we'll use for loop. If you want to access more than one value, it means for that purpose we have loop concept. In loop we have seen for loop, we have seen do while loop, we have seen while loop as well, and we have one more loop, that is for each loop. Okay, so once we'll start the collections concept, now we'll see that for each loop. Okay, so for storing multiple value into array object, here we'll use for loop. With the help of for loop, we'll store some value into that. Yeah, so let me change this num variables to size. Okay, now at the place of 10 I am entering that size value. So for example, if you first you have to enter the size of the array, right? Well, how like what size you want in that array. So if you enter 10, it means you can store 10 value into that. If you enter 5, it means you can store 5 value into that, right? So it is now customizable. When I will run this program, and whatever size you will enter, the array size will be that one. Got it? If I directly add here 10 here, it means you cannot edit their size. Got it? So that's why I have replaced it with size variable. So if you in command prompt, in this place, in this console, if we'll enter 5, it means array size will now 5. If we'll enter 4, it means size is 4. Array size of this array will be 4. The same way, whatever size you will enter to this variable, it will come to this array object and it will initialize array with that size. Got it? Now we'll go to next step. What is the next step? So here we'll use for loop. What is the syntax for loop? First we have, so for loop contains 3 parts. One is initialization, second one is condition check, third one is increment and decrement. So for loop contains 3 parts. First one is initialization. Wait, mistake. Initialization, condition check, and third one is increment or decrement. Depend on your approach. So depend on your logic. So which type of logic you are trying to implement. So at the time of implementation, we can decide whether you have to increment or whether you have to decrement that value. Got it? Now what is the syntax? First we have to initialization. So int I equal to 0. Then we have to, what is the second step? Condition check. So here we will check if I less than or equal to 5. Sorry, I less than 5, because here we want to store only 5 value. That's why I'm checking I less than 5. So at the place of 5, we'll use this size value. Then I plus plus. So how many times it will execute? They will execute this program total 10 times. First for this 0 1, then it will increase to plus plus. It means 0 plus 1 1, then 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. And when they have executed this for loop 4th time, now I value will become 5. I less than 5. 5 less than 5. It is incorrect. So it will end here. Right? So the same way, see, if I'll add this is out statement here, A, B, C, D. Okay? If I'll run this program here, see, they have printed this ABC total 5 times. Now, what we'll do here, we have our array object. We have initialized our array object with size. What size? This size. So whatever size we will enter to our console, it will come to this line, and they will initialize that array with that size. Okay. Now I'm doing what? ARR of I. It means first zeroth place, because first I equal to 0 and array index always start with 0, so that's why I will initialize it with 0. So int I equal to 0, it means array of 0 equal to sc dot next int. It means first place, array of 0th place, they will store the first integer, right? So if you'll enter size equal to 5 here, it means the for loop will execute total 5 times, and every time they will store, first time it will store 0th one, they will store some value, then 0 plus plus then 1. So array of 1 means second place, second place they will store some value. The same way third place, fourth place and fifth place, and fifth, after fifth it will got terminated, because we are checking here I less than size. Now I less than equal to 5, it is incorrect, so it will go outside, it will not come to this one. Okay, now let me print that array. So to access or to storing some value, always what we have to follow? Array index. Okay, so without that we won't be able to access, or we won't be able to store that value. So if you want to access array value, it means again we have to use the for loop, because in same variable we have stored multiple values. So again int I equal to 0, I less than size, and I plus plus. Got it? Now I am print that array. So array of I. So first it will print 0th element, then first, second, third, fourth. Right? Now let me run this program. I have entered 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Why they have printed this 5 0 0 0 0? Okay, see here. I have entered here array of 0 equal to sc dot next int. Right? So here we have to write array of I, not array of 0. Array of 0 means it will store always that value into 0th index. So see here, whatever value you have entered in last, it will come to the first line. Right? So let me run again that program. I have entered 5, 1, 2, 34, 56, 78. Enter. See, 1, 2, 34, 56 and 78. We got the output here. Right? So to access and to store, always we will go for the array index. By their array index, always will use this array one. So any doubt on this one? I have just revised this topic, because in this array we'll see different program now. Any doubt on this one? Okay, I will take it as no. Now I'm creating one more class. Example 2. Okay. Now in this program, what we have to do? Reverse array will enter some value. So for example, in array we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 56 and 78. Now in this output we want to reverse that array. First they have printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 56, 78. Now I am doing what? I am trying to write a program like first it will print 78, then it will print 56, then it will print 34, and then 2, and then 1. So we want to print that program in this order, in this reverse order. So what is the program name? Reverse of array. Okay. First what we have to do? We have to take user from input. We have to take the input from user. We'll use this scanner class same way that we have to enter value here, right? Line. Okay, first we have created this scanner object, then we have taken size of that array, then we have our declared with our, then we have our array object as well. What is their size? Their size will be size, whatever user will enter their size, it will be pick that one. And this is the for loop, so it will store index wise value into that array object. Got it? Now what is our question? Reverse array. Whatever value we have stored in this array, we have to reverse it, right? Again I am copying this program. Okay, if I run this program now, I've entered 4, 1, 23, 54, 67. We got that output here. Now we want, like, first it will print 67, then it will print 54, then it will print 23, then it will print 1. You see, we have this array object. In array we got all the value 1, 23, 54, 67, but we need output in reverse order. First 67, then 54, then 23, then 1, right? Now can someone tell me what I have to do here? If we want to access our value from last, what we'll do here, and where we'll have to update the code? I want that answer from your side.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Create for loop and initialize one variable with length minus one. Array, array length minus one. Then a, then
So yeah.
decrement.
Okay, so at the place of array dot length minus 1, we can use this size as well, right? It contains that same size that array have, correct? So size of this array is what? Whatever size we have entered. So if we'll use this size, or if we'll go for array dot size, it is same, right? So the same for loop we'll use, just we have to do what? So here I am printing array of I. All right, now we have initialized this I equal to 0, I less than size, I plus plus. First we are doing what? Array variable initialization. Second we are checking some condition. Third we are incrementing that one. Okay, now if you see here, we want output for 67, 54, 23 and 1. So what we'll do here, so we'll get that output for 67, 54, 23 and 1, right? So if we'll apply some logic here, see, this is the value from first 1, 2, 3, 54 and 67. What if we'll print those value from last? From first it is 123, 54, 67, but what we want final output as a first greater one, then lesser, then lesser and then lesser. It means we want that value in reverse order. So first we need this 54. Okay, so int I equal to 0, it is fine. I less than side, it is fine. Now at the place of I plus plus, we'll use I minus minus, and array of I, at the place of array of I, will use size minus I. Size minus I means, what is the size of this array? 4. 4 minus 0. wait. Array of size minus I minus 1. Why minus 1? Because always array index start with 0. So what is the size of this array? 4. Okay, so 4 minus 0 minus 1. What is the output of this one? 3 equal to 3. Means this 3, what is the index number of this 3? Sorry, what is the value of this index number? 67. Got it? After that it will go I minus minus. It means now this 0, this I became 1. So 4 minus 1 minus 1. What is the output here? 2. Second place we have this 54. The same way we have this 23. The same way we have this one, right? So if I'll run this program now, 1, 24, 56, 78. Wait. First we have to enter the size, right? I am again running that program. I have entered 5 here. 1, 56, 34, 67, 89. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have printed this 39. Size minus I minus 1 means 5 minus 0. First 5 minus 0, then 5 minus 0 minus 1. 5 minus 0 minus 1 equal to 4. Equal to 4. Fourth place we have this 89. We have printed this 89, right? Now when this for loop executes second time, what is the value of this I equal to 1. Okay. Now size minus 1 minus 1 means it will return 5 minus 1 minus 1 means 3. Okay, so here at the place of I less than size, what we'll use here? Can someone tell me what at the place of this condition, what I have to add? I need that answer from your side.
I think minus 1. Height minus 1.
Your voice is breaking. Can you repeat? Or you can ping in the chat. In Google Meet chat.
I said I think size minus 1.
Okay. I'm adding that minus 1 here. Side. Again for java dot and dot take out of why we have discussed this topic earlier also, right? I'm repeating that one. That's why I want only we have to make some change in this condition. Just see this one. We have entered this Jano?
First we initialize with size. Then that means int I equal to size minus 1 or
Okay.
I less than I less than 0.
I less than 0. Okay.
Yes. Then after
I think here I is greater than 0.
Yes, correct. So here we'll check I greater than 0, not I less than 0. I less than 0 means I will go in negative number.
yes, yes.
Correct? We have to check here I greater than 0. To see, we have entered this 5 value here. Right? We want to print that number with last. So that's why in I will initialize with size minus 1. It means initialize with 4. What is the size of this array? 5. 5 minus 1 is written 4. It means the what is the index of this 89? 4. So at the place of 4, we'll print 89. Then we have this I minus minus. The 4 became 3. We'll print this 67, 34, 56, and 1. And last, we are checking I greater than 0 or not. Fifth time when I equal to 0. Sorry, when I equal to 1, that time it will return true because 1 is greater than 0. Then we got I minus minus. Last time I equal to now 0. 0 less than 0. So 0 greater than 0, it returns false here, right? Now we run this program. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got only 1, 2, 3, and 4. There is one more mistake.
Greater than equal to.
Okay. So we got the output. Why we need that equal to here? Because array index, what is array index? It starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. So we have to check for this 0 as well. That's why we have to check whether I greater than or equal to 0 or not. Because if it will not give that 0, it means it will take only 4 in 4 value, not the fifth one. That's why we got only 4 value and not the fifth one, right? So if you want to check for all, so array index always start with 0. That's why we have to check that 0th condition as well. That's why we have applied here that greater than and equal to operator. We have seen that operator already, right? So greater than equal to operator will check for greater than and equal to as well. Both for both condition it will check that condition. Alright. So this is the program for reverse array. So if you have entered some value in your array and wait, this is 1 2 3 4 5. This is 1 2 3 4 5. Now there is one more mistake in this program. Just one line. Just one place we have to make some change. If you see here, we have written array of size minus I minus 1. Is there any need of this line? At the place of this size minus I minus 1, what can we use?
Size minus 1.
If you see here, we have initialized I with size minus 1. So at the place of the size I minus 1, we can use I as well. Na? I equal to size minus 1, right? See, You have entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This I is equal to size minus 1, right? Because we have initialized it with size minus 1. Correct? So first time it will print size minus 1 means fourth index value 5. Then I minus minus. If I'll start this in debug mode, you will get more clarity. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. See here, I equal to 4. Got it? See here, I equal to 4. This 4. Now come inside and it will print which value? I'll go next. They have printed 5 here. Now, what is the value of this I? The I value is, right now it is 4. If I will go next, what is the value of this I? 3. Because now we got the I minus minus. So 3 means this 4. 0th, 1, second and 3. This is the index, array index. The value 4 can situated on which index? Third index. What is the I value? Third. That's why they will print now 4. Okay? 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Alright? So that way it will work. Any doubt on this array 1? If I'll give, like if you have to reverse, like you have entered some value into that array, you want to reverse it. What is the first logic? You have to print that number from last. Just think about it. What is the first approach? If you have 5, like there is like if what's that, like you have one have just assume total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 discs you have added in this ring. Total 5 ring you have added in this rod, right? Now you have to do what? I need to reverse. So you have one more. You have one more rod. Now if you want to reverse from first to last, what you will do? You will just add this first one in last, then second here, third here, fourth here, and then fifth here. That array program is same. You are entering that value in this order. Now you have to print that value in just reverse order. Right? So you have to pick. You have to, if you are storing value like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to reverse that array, what you have to do? You have to print that value from last 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Just think about it. Okay? This is the program for reverse and okay? Reverse and example 3. So example 3 now we'll see. So here we have to enter some value in array. Okay, array will enter some value and we have to find odd number only, odd number. Okay, the same way that we have done earlier, we have to take user from input. So we'll in array will store some value, then we have to check whether that number is odd number. Only that case we will print those values. Okay, so for taking any input from user, the first approach is we'll create, sorry, let me copy, just paste it. You have to create this scanner class object, then size, then array object, and this one. So we'll copy this same, because it is same program that we have to follow. All right, so here we have stored value into that array object. Now we have to check here whether whatever value we have stored in this array, it is odd or not. If it is odd, then we have to print this number. Okay, now tell me what condition I have to add. We have to iterate all the value, like we have to for iteration, for like array we have multiple value, we want to see all the value. So now after this line number 14, what code I have to add? Can someone please explain?
array I modulo uh, sorry, array I doesn't array I modulo 2 doesn't equal to 0.
Not equal to.
So what is the first code I have to write here? I will apply this if condition directly here. If array of I, like that, right? Before that we have to add something, right? Array we can store more than one value. To access more than value, we have to use some concept, right? Loop. So first you will apply loop in that array. After that we will be able to extract each value from that. So that is the first process that I have asked. So first we have to apply this for loop. From where? From index 0, because array index always start with 0. Int I equal to 0. You can use any variable, int m, int a, int b, anything. So I am let me take int a equal to 0. Now we'll check a less than what? We don't know the size now. If we didn't have this size, right? We have one more option. What option? Array dot size. Array have this size method. Sorry, array has this length method. So with the help of this length, we can check array size I plus plus. Now we can access, sorry, not I plus plus, a plus plus. So we are using this a variable here, right? Now we have to apply this if condition here to check whether that number is odd and whether that number is even. Got it? So to access multiple value in array, like array contain multiple more than one value, so first we have to use for loop. Okay, now we have to check whether that number is odd number or not. So if array of I modulo 2 not equal to 0, not array of I, array of A. So what does it mean by array of A modulo 2? It means this one, 0th element. So it will divide this number with 2, and if it is not equal to 0, if it is equal to 0, it means that number is even number.
Even.
So odd, even. Okay, odd number means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7. So if we'll divide this 7 with 2, what we'll get? We'll get some remainder. It means that number is odd number. If we'll divide this 5 with this 2, we'll get some remainder. It means it is not equal to 0, right? So that number is odd number. So if we'll divide this 2 with 2, 2 by 2, it will return remainder as a 0. It means it is even. If we'll divide this 4 with 2, we'll get 0 remainder. With 6, we'll get 0 remainder. With 8, we'll get 0 remainder. With 10, we'll get 0 remainder, right? Now, if it is satisfying this condition, if whatever number we have entered, if it is divided by 2 not equal to 0, it means that number is your odd number. So just we'll print that number. So array of I, or whatever variable we have declared here. Now let me run this program. We'll enter 5, 2, 3, 5, 7, 34. Oh no, 8. See, we got 3, we got 7, because 2 and 6 and 8 are even numbers. Got it? So this is the program for finding, like inside array we can find odd number as well. Any doubt on this program? How can we find array how can we find odd number inside that array? First we have to take in user input from user, then to extract each array value we'll use this for loop, then we have to check whether that number is odd or not. If that number is odd number, then we'll print that value. Any doubt on this program? Anyone?
No.
Okay, the same way if I told you we have to check for even as well, what you will do? Just at the place of not, we'll check whether if we divide any number with 2, we'll get 0. That means that number is even number. Let me copy the same, proceed. See, now we'll get 268 here. So for odd, and even we have seen that one. If that number, if we are dividing with 2, if it is equal to 0, it means that number is even number, and if it is not equal to 0, it means that number is odd number. All right? Now I'm creating one more class, example 4. All right? Now we'll copy the same, because today we'll see only array program. Now the requirement is, you have stored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this array. I need answer like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. I need output like 5, 4, 9, 3, 12, 2, 14, 15. So if we'll enter some value into that array, I want 15 as an output. So you have to add each value from this array, and then you have to return that answer. Got it? So we have taken that input from user in our array. Now we have to add logic for this one. How can we add each value? If you have total 5 value inside your array, you have to add 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 15, and we have to print that one. Got it? Now what I have to add here? Hello.
We, we have to take a variable first, then make a loop, and in loop we have we have to just like we take a variable sum, and in loop uh, we add sum equal to plus array and its index.
Okay, so I'm taking this for loop here, and I equal to 0, I less than up to what I have to check the condition.
Its size
Okay, so
minus
array
1.
size is this one, and I plus plus. Now
For
what
loop
I have
we have to assume a variable,
okay, I have declared one variable here.
declare variable before loop.
Okay, and sum equal to 0. Now tell me, what is the difference between this variable, this sum, and this sum?
Local and instance.
Correct. So this sum we have created inside that for loop. It means this one is local variable. We cannot access this sum outside of this loop, right? But we can, if we'll create that sum variable outside of this loop, if it means we can access that sum variable inside this for loop, outside of this for loop as well, right? So we'll create that sum outside of that loop. Okay, now what we'll do here, earlier we have initialized sum with 0. Now always we'll use sum equal to sum plus array of I. It means always we are adding this sum. So earlier it contained this 0. Now it no, so if they will execute this for loop first time, so array of 0, so sum equal to, it means this sum equal to, we are doing what, sum plus, so 0 plus array of I. Array of I means first value of I, so this one, so 0 plus 1. Now sum contain 1. If it execute this one next time, right? So sum equal to, now what is the value of sum? 1. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. So every time they will add 1. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 4 5, 5 sorry, 6 plus 4 10, and 10 plus 5 15. So that way we will get 15 output here, right? So at the end we have to print that sum as well. All right, if I'll run this program, I've entered array size as a 5. 1 2 3 4 5, enter. See, we got 15 here. Yeah, right? So in that way you can add all array value into single variable. So this is the program for array sum. Got it? So that way you need to add some logic into that. So if I'll give some question to you, you have to add those logic, right? What is time? Yeah, 10:04. Okay, so today we'll discuss about the array program, right? So tomorrow I will give you some assignment on that, like I will give you some oops concept program, so you need to give some example for that. We'll give some array program as well, like this, like you have to check whether that number is odd or even I've given like that, right? You have to whether you have to check you have to add all the arrays value into that a single variable. So we'll give some logical question into that. So by Monday I will check those assignment, and Monday will Monday will shift the program on some like in this string class. String class we haven't seen that much of program. We have seen only some brief notes about that, and the theory part we have discussed only 2 3 program into that. So tomorrow Monday we'll discuss the string program in depth. Okay, and gradually we'll combine other program as well. So yeah, thank you for joining today. Have a good day. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Oh, Prince, you have asked one question. How can I sum number 0 to infinite number? Oh, sorry, I haven't seen that one. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, Prince, are you there now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm creating one class here. Sample 5. The question is, how can I sum number 0 to 9? Int I equal to 0. So I have declared this I with 0 here, right? Now while I less than or equal to 0, oh sorry, greater than or equal to 0, this out I plus plus. Okay, okay, you need sum. Okay, and here int I will add and sum equal to 0 here. Now int sum equal to 0, sum equal to sum plus I. Now I'm printing this sum here as well. Okay, if I'll run this program, there is some issue. Add this bracket here. I will do I plus plus here, and then I sum plus I here in this program. Always it is printing that some value, it's not stopping. So you said like to infinite number. So if we'll add these type of condition, now always it is adding that number plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So it will not get stopped. So if you have I need from 0 to 1000, I need from 0 to 500, so we can add that logic as well. So we have int I equal to 0 and int sum equal to 0, right? So now we'll do what here? Let me stop this one. So we'll add some condition like if I less than 500. So if you want to print, so if you want to add only number up to 500, right? So sum equal to sum plus I, then at the end will increase that number. Okay, and will increase that number, and at the end will print this sum here. So it will add up to 500. If I run this program, we get 124750. This is the output up to 500. So whatever up to whatever number you want to add that, like you want up to 1000, 1 lakh, just you enter your number, then you will get the output. Infinite means means like just you have seen right now, it is always printing. It will always go on infinite loop, and it will execute that number whatever, like continuously. So that is that one. So if you have some limit into that, like you want up to 500, up to 1000, up to 2000, 3000, just apply this condition and you will get the output. Okay. Got it? Hello, Prince.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then, yeah. Bye. Good night, all of you.